welcome. I'm Michelle Marchant Johnson, and I'm here with my friend Mike Goldstein, and we have a very special invitation for you. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Michelle, good to be here.
Yeah, great to see you. So, before Mike shares a little something with you, we just want to tell you about an event that we have coming up called the Man Panel, featuring male experts who are helping women understand what's going on in the hearts and minds of men. And Mike is one of our incredible contributors to this event. And so we want to invite you to join us by clicking on the link below. But today, we wanted to just give you a little flavor for Mike. And then after he shares a little something, we'll tell you a little bit about his wonderful interview that you can get access to by joining the event. So, Mike, just to give people a little familiarity with you, I know your business is called Easy Dating Coach, and you get 83% of your clients into relationships. And you also have a hot YouTube channel for people to check out. And we just recorded a fantastic interview, and I'm really excited to share it with people on the Man Panel. But today I wanted to ask you a little different question, and that is, so we all know men are very visual. That's a well-known fact. But what is it that we don't know that men are actually thinking about when they're looking at a woman?
Oh, Michelle, I'm so happy you asked this question. So it's common knowledge men are visual. They have 25% more receptors in their eyes than women do. So we all know men go, ooh, she's hot, she's not hot, right? The secret thing that is really happening is a man is in two spots in his life. He is either in I'm like casually dating, maybe if something happens, maybe I'm serious, or he's in, I'm looking for my partner mode.
Mm-hmm.
So he's already thought about this and is in one of these two states before he ever meets you. Now, when he looks at you, if he's in, I'm like willy nilly, like kind of not sure what I want to do with my dating life, he ranks you on a 0 to 10 hotness scale. This is the truth. I'm sorry if you hear this and you get offended. I'm telling you the truth. 0 out of 10. And if you're like, 7 and above in his rating, he's excited about this. He's like, you are attractive. I want to pursue this. But the real secret, and I think this is shocking to a lot of women, when he's in relationship mode, he's a lot more strategic on his scale. It's not a 0 to 10 scale. It now becomes a binary scale where he goes, am I attracted to this woman? Am I not attracted? And then if we're building a little chart that comes down, if he said, no, I'm not attracted, it ends there. If it comes back down and it's like, yes, I'm attracted. Now he goes, I want to see if we have stuff in common, yes or no. If we have stuff in common, have the same values, this could be my wife, this could be my life partner. And he keeps going. Does that all make sense, Michelle?
It absolutely does, and I think it's really true. And I guess since we're speaking mainly to an audience of women here, I think probably a lot of women are saying, "Yeah, but how do we know which mode he's in?"
That's a great question. You ask him. And if he says like, yeah, I'm just like dating, I'm not sure, or like a kind of maybe, like, if I met the right person, I'd probably settle down. If it's like a maybe or I'm not sure, that's our wishy-washy guy. You can still pursue him, you can still date him, and you can see where it goes. And if you don't have sex with him and he keeps showing up past date 6, maybe there's potential there. And that's okay. That guy may turn up into a life partner, but be cognizant of what his answer is. Versus the guy that says like, I'm looking to get married and have kids if he's of that age, or if you're, in your 60s and dating, I want to find my new queen, my new life partner, that I want to spend the rest of my life with the next person. If he gives those firm answers, then that's how you know. Wishy-washy answers, not as great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just had a flashback to when I was dating my husband, and we'd been on a few dates. And I remember him saying something like, if I'm lucky enough to find the right woman in the near future, I'm really looking forward to starting a life together building a life together. So I knew he was, not necessarily that he was saying it about me yet because he didn't know me very well yet, but I knew that was the direction he was heading. That was what he had in mind for his life at that time.
See, that's the perfect example. That is crystal clear what your now husband was looking for. And you knew this guy was serious and you could date him with the same intentions that you have for your life.
Hmm. Yeah, and it was actually a really comfortable and really relaxed conversation. I think what we have to be careful about as women is to believe what he says because, I remember just yesterday, Mike, I was on Match with one of my clients and we came across a profile. She thought the guy was attractive. She wants to have a long-term relationship or marriage, and he was more or less saying right there in his profile, he was saying, I'm not looking for anything really serious right now. I just want someone to spend time with and do things with and have a great time with. Take him at his word if he says that. Believe him.
Oh, that is some absolute gold advice. You're not changing him. I don't care how great you got or how much fun you have or how wonderful it is. This guy at this point in his life is not looking for something. He's not changing his mind.
Hmm.
So amazing advice.
Yeah, and I think, another piece of this, Mike, just to add to what you brought up here, is that a lot of times men will tell you voluntarily. Sometimes you don't even have to ask. A lot of times they'll share something like my husband shared that with me. That wasn't prompted by me asking him a question. It was just something he was sharing in the course of conversation. A lot of times men will be pretty transparent that way, but the key for women is if he's saying like I'm just looking to date a little and have a good time right now, I'm not really sure I'm ready for anything real or serious, is to believe him. That's where women get in trouble sometimes. They don't believe him or they think they can flip that switch.
Yeah, and you know, I say this over and over again. Time is our most valuable asset, right? If a man is looking for a relationship, he wants to be efficient. So he's going to get this information out early. Because believe it or not, he's having the same experience that many of you women are having, is sometimes he's going on dates and he's getting with women, hanging out with women that say, I'm not really looking for anything serious. I just broke up with a guy. I don't feel fully myself. So he is wasting time with these women that are never going to go anywhere. So now he wants to optimize his process just like you do and get to the finish line or get to his life partner so that they can have an adventure and journey together. He wants to get there quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that you brought this up. I think this is really, really great information for people to know and have a reminder of. And I also really appreciated the interview that we just recorded. And so, everybody, you got to check it out. But in order to check it out, you need to click on the link below and join our free event called the Man Panel, where Mike talked about 5 sneaky ways men test you and what to do about it, how men test women. And it was some really great content that I think will be really valuable to those of you who are out there dating. So click on the link below to join us. Thank you so much, Mike. And we hope to see you all soon on the Man Panel.
And I just want to say one thing before we jump off.
All right, go for it.
I'm I've probably done, let's call it 100 summits. And I will tell you, Michelle Marchant Johnson's man panel and all of her summits are probably the best. And she is one of the best interviewers. And so, if you're going to watch anything, if you're going to invest your time in learning about dating and relationships, she has the best people on it. She's one of the best hosts. This is the one you want to watch. I cannot say it strong enough. This is where you get good videos, good information, and you get it professionally done with someone who knows what they're doing, who quite frankly, I think's probably done the most summits in our industry. So she just knows what the heck she's doing at this point. So go hop in on that link and go watch some great videos.
Thank you, Mike. That's so sweet of you. I really appreciate that endorsement. And I do work really, really hard to make it a win-win-win. Win for the contributors, win for the listeners, and obviously a win for me in terms of, the content we put out there and the audience that we attract. And I really appreciate your contribution to this event and our friendship and ongoing business relationship. It means a lot. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's deserved.
Thank you. All right, everybody, click on the link below. Check out Mike's awesome interview on the 5 sneaky ways that men test women. And also be sure to check out Mike's YouTube channel too, because he's got some cool stuff over there. All right, talk to you later.